Good afternoon. My name is Corey Kant, Dr. Corey Kant, and I'll be your instructor this semester for Eco 201 Microeconomics here at Southern New Hampshire University. I wanted to acquaint you with some of the more important aspects of this course. First off, economics may be defined as the science of choice under conditions of scarcity. We will look specifically at microeconomics, which is foundational to macroeconomics, the study of the larger economy. Microeconomics looks at the decisions of consumers, firms, and governments as they interact in markets. Each of these has to make essential conditions about or concerning resource allocations. In order to do so, they make important decisions about trade-offs and opportunity costs, and you'll have more opportunity to look at those as we move through this course. In addition, one of the foundational components of this course will be our McGraw-Hill resources. These attempt to build analytical skills, and they allow you to apply the more technical material learned in the course. So to that end, you will have to complete My Econ Lab mastering assignments, but these are adaptive learning resources based on your textbook. They supply more questions the less firm you seem to be in your analytical skills and your understanding of textbook contents. So while you have to complete those assignments, you can also access a standalone copy of your e-textbook by just clicking on, I think it's module resources, and then going down to Pearson e-textbooks. That's an easier way to get to that. The course is centered around two much more fundamental sorts of assignments. These are discussions. These attempt to take the learning that we're absorbing in our textbook readings and our McGraw-Hill applications and have you reflect on those and apply those to your own life so that these become more abstract or less abstract and more introspective. Economics is built on the basis of inspired introspection, which means in some sense we're all economists at heart. We all practice economic thinking in our daily lives. So our discussions attempt to help us find those connections so that we can really get away from the abstractions of talking about marginal analysis and production possibilities, frontiers, and find out what those really mean in our lives and how we're using those. So the last thing that you'll be doing in this course is a series of milestones. Milestones at Southern New Hampshire University are very carefully built. They're scaffolded to take advantage of material in the course. They are built one upon the other, scaffolded, so that by the time you reach your final milestone, you will have successfully assembled all of the components of that milestone. You'll just have to combine those into one complete and polished whole on the basis of previous feedback and submit that as a milestone. And you will be looking at a firm, and there's a handy resource, a video resource regarding how to read financial statements. You'll want to look at that because your financial statements, your 10Ks found on the SEC, Securities and Exchange, or EDGAR website, or even just by Googling a firm's 10Cs or even 10Ks or 10Qs, you'll be able to find some of the more salient information about each firm. A firm which is publicly traded is required to disclose risks to investors, so those 10Ks go through a history of the firm. They describe the general nature of the business. They also describe the risk factors associated with that business. You'll need to know those by the time you get to milestone 3, where you levy a recommendation for that firm based on the risks that you see. You will also have to, in milestone 1, look at consumption of the firm's product and how elastic or inelastic demand for that product is. If demand is very inelastic, you have something like insulin that people need, and the price of insulin goes up, people still need insulin and still tend to use it, but the price of a Barbie goes up, people may choose towards some other toy. So that's the notion of elasticity. You'll be talking about that in milestone 1, and you'll be talking more about some of the determinants of demand for that firm's product. Is it a leisure product? In which case, demand for the good is more or less discretionary, things like that. In milestone 2, you'll be looking at production. What's that firm's supply chain like? Do they produce most of their component parts in-house? Do they have a substantially internationally driven supply chain? Are they horizontally integrated, vertically integrated? Are different components of production carried out by the one firm, or do they contract with other firms? Those are the things we're looking at. So, with those things being said, I think this will be a fun class. You'll love that research project. You will love your textbook. It's a very brand new textbook that considers many things that you'll find are very applicable to your life right now and to the very specific and untypical situations that we're passing through right now. So I hope you enjoy the course. Please remember that I love being here for you. That's why I leave one full-time job to come do this, because I've spent my entire life teaching. I love to interact with you. I love to help you achieve the goals that you're trying to achieve to improve your lives and the lives of your families. I want to be there to support you, so never feel like you are inconveniencing me. Please email me within the LMS system within, can't think of it's called Brainstorm or Blackboard or whatever. I work for, with a number of those, so I'm not sure which one that is, but email me within that. Text me using your name and the class that you're associated with, so I, can have an idea of who you are. We can set up a video chat, WebEx. I'm very flexible, so make sure you contact me. I'm here to assist you, and I'm here to make sure that you succeed. So have a good semester, and I'll look forward to meeting each of you.